My delusional husband was brainwashed by his jealous coworker. He asked for a paternity test and our relationship is on the verge of ending. My husband and I have 3 children, our sons look exactly like him, but our daughter doesn't. This was never a problem until he started seeing one of his coworkers, who kept brainwashing him. My husband recently changed his job and works at a better company now. He had a hard time adjusting, so one of his coworkers, Ella, helped him out. I never met Ella, but I can see her horrible influence on my husband after just 4 weeks of working together. One day my husband came home from his new work and asked me to tell him the truth. I was confused and asked him what he was talking about and he said, "I know our daughter isn't my child." I let out a laugh and asked him if he was being serious. He said how none of his coworkers believed our daughter was his because there was nothing similar in them. I told him how none of his coworkers knew our family. I also showed him a picture of my great-grandparents and how she looks like them. He didn't think it was possible for her to look like them and from that point on started mistreating her. A few days after the incident, I confronted him and told him how his mistreatment was stressing out our daughter. He completely ignored me, so I threw a tantrum. I told him how Ella brainwashed him and did everything possible to break him away from us. He said, "Nonsense," but I reminded him about the time when she accused me of cheating on him because I went on a girls' trip for a weekend. Her logic for doing so was, all girls think about 2 guys at the same time. My husband replied saying, "How am I supposed to know? Maybe you did cheat." I didn't hold myself back and slapped him and told him that we'd do a paternity test. I never cheated on him and hoped he would trust me, but he didn't, and for the first 2 months of our daughter's life, he made my life hell. He didn't want to hold her even if she cried desperately while I was doing something else. He never woke up at night to help me with her. He helped me all the time with absolutely everything and he was always there for me after giving birth, but this time he left me alone and it was the worst experience of my life. The paternity test came back positive and for some reason, he acted shocked. He felt guilty for the things he said, but most of all, I appreciate that he cut off Ella. My husband even cried when he held our daughter in his arms for the first time, and I know that his apologies were genuine and that's why I forgave him. Now he is trying to rebuild the relationship, but I am skeptical that things are going to go south.